Welcome, everybody. Welcome. It is Friday night on the Elder Scrolls Online, and that means it is time for Live Luxury Showdown. Every Friday evening, over the weekend luxury finisher shows up. Xanotharan has just showed up here in the last minute in Cold Harbor, in Cicero's shop, Cicero's Food and General Goods, to give us some goods, some furnishings that will not be available for another year. Let's see what he has this week. Again, these will not be available for another year, so if you want to grab these, you have to get them this weekend. And so we have a quick build decorating contest using just these furnishings. There are these 5 furnishings available. 4 of them are repeats from last year, and 1 of them is new. And we have 3 contestants that are going to build something creative out of nothing but these furnishings. And one twist. I have one twist. I'll show that when we get to the stadium. Okay, so first off we have Velothi Shroud Mourning. 5,000 gold. This is very similar to a lot of the other shrouds that you can get from containers in Morrowind, so I'm going to buy a bunch of these. I have some from last year. We have 3 contestants. I have to give each of the contestants at least enough to work with, so we'll give them each 30 of these to work with. We have Velothi Seat Meditation. Kind of an older style, but you know, it's kind of tranquil, so we'll get, again, I think we'll do enough so that they each have 30 of those to work with. These are kind of smaller items. 10,000 gold for this. Does I know that's pretty good. Velothi Cerecloth Prayer. There's this very similar one that you can also loot, but the drop rate on it is incredibly low. These are actually, you know, they have a kind of unique aesthetic with this Great Houses look. Again, I think I'm going to go up to 30 of each of those for each of our contestants to work with. We also have Velothi Candle Mourning, and kind of a basic candle, melted wax look. Actually, not very many that are like that. And at 5k each, kind of reasonable for a light source. So I think maybe I'll give each of them 40 of these to work with. So I need another 70, right? And now the one new item this year, Dark Elf Brazier, Ancestral Tomb. Oh man, spent a lot of times in those Ancestral Tombs. That's where you get these things too. Earning for those Morrowind plans. This is a pretty detailed brazier. 15k each is a kind of high price for a light source. It's going to depend on how much people like this elaborate look. People might just use the top part. I mean, this is one good thing about this, is it has a really long stand, so you can just kind of stick this in the ground if you want. Or you could just use a base, kind of have an interesting look. We'll see how the contestants use this today. And this is 15,000 gold. Maybe pricey for a light source. I'll give each of the contestants 30 of these to work with. So 2 light sources this week. I'll have 5 different items to work with.
Rumor has it the deep crag den was sabotaged.
And then a surprise. I have a twist. I have a twist coming. Welcome everybody in the Twitch chat, getting situated. I'm heading over to the Live Luxury Showdown Stadium, which is in the Cold Harbor Cereal Estate. That's my primary residence. I can just walk over to it, so that's what I'm going to do. I really do like that brazier as far as a good intricate light source. So there aren't a whole lot of them. So heading to my Cold Harbor Cereal Estate, make sure that we have our 3 contestants waiting in the wings. I'll get these all placed, and then we will have a 30-minute window. They all will only have 30 minutes to create something out of these. Oh, loading in. The sound okay? Everything's good on that front. Let me know. Let me know. People saying good evening. I see a lot of emotes in the Twitch chat. I appreciate that. Welcome everybody. Okay, we have Nomad here. We have Durm here. And we have... Bert needs to get in here. Okay. Give him a minute. Oh, wait. I see. Bert is here. Okay, all 3 of our contestants are here. Fantastic. Let me make sure that they know what's going on. Okay, so I need to place all of the items that they will be building with. They were mostly Velothi items, so they'll have 30 of each of these to work with. And this is the live Luxury Showdown Stadium. It's in the Cold Harbor Real Estate. It's a nice, flat area. Each of the contestants has a sector to build in, so it's kind of a lot of space to work within. So I'll have 30 of each of these shrouds to work with. Get everything placed here. Take a moment. Ninja Monkey 0169 with a glorious raid. 125 people. Oh my gosh. Welcome to the live Luxury Showdown. It is our weekly quick build challenge housing competition using the latest luxury furnishings. It is Velothi items this weekend. So if you want to get these, you have to go get them this weekend or they'll be gone for another year. Oop, I placed that one really funky accidentally. Oop, I placed a couple of them really funky accidentally. I'm so sorry about that. I think I right-clicked at some point. Ugh. How many of them got placed in there? Oh no. Okay, well, I think they'll figure this out. Something weird happened. They'll figure it out. They'll figure it out. I hope. Let me make sure. Okay. Fun! A challenge in that sector. Okay, they'll have 40 of these Velothi Candle Mournings to work with. These are kind of small. Again, we'll get this really funky glow as we place a lot of these. Man, that's one bright candle. So many kudos in the Twitch chat. Thank you again, Ninja Monkey. Welcome everybody from Ninja Monkey Stream. Fantastic. Housing guru. Let me do it. Let me do a Showdown here. Make sure this works. Okay, that works. Okay, 40 of each of these Mourning candles. Purple sector gets hard mode with the shrouds. Wait, are they already moving them? I don't remember placing that there. Tell them not to touch anything yet. Okay, next we have the Cerecloth Prayer. We'll have 30 of each of these to work with. These are kind of small. Maybe it'll help if I put them up so they can grab them a bit better. Ooh, I hope this doesn't backfire. It's normally something that's just kind of... It's very faded, wrinkled, kind of gives an old look to anything. Okay, 30 of these Cerecloths to work with. Not quite sure. Go with Sarah because it doesn't have any accents on it. And 30 of these Velothi Seat Meditations. These are actually kind of small. And then, before I set these people loose, builders loose, I do have a twist. I have one twist. I'll have one additional thing to work with beyond just these 5 luxury furnishings. Get to that as soon as I get these all placed. I want to take one moment here. Thank you everybody from Ninja Stream, and thank you for all the follows. Cute Circus for the follow, Paula Foxia for the follow, Bite My Cookie, Original Vampire M, and Carlito 1006. Thank you everybody for the follows. Streaming regularly, streaming a lot this weekend. Our Twitch drops are enabled. Make sure that you have your ESO account and your Twitch account linked up so that you can earn some of those crates while you're watching.
I also just wanted to thank everybody for coming over for my stream and to inform them that I did, in fact, get some German chocolate cake.
Oh, you got German chocolate cake. This is important. That sounds
Very
good.
important.
That sounds good.
Very important news. Yeah.
Ooh. Thank you, Ninja Monkey, and thank you again, everybody, from Ninja Monkey Stream. Okay, we're almost ready. Almost ready. Okay, I got everything placed that's new from this week, and as well as the repeats from last year. Now, for the twist. Big twist. What would you guess the twist is going to be?
I have an idea, but I won't spoil it.
Oh. Stormahawk might have helped me. Stormahawk is filling in as a judge this week. Appreciate that. Okay, here's a twist. I'm giving each of the contestants an additional item to work with, to incorporate into their build. Purple Sector will get Velothi Triptych Waterfall to work with. These are incredibly rare. Incredibly rare. You can get these from an insanely low drop rate by cracking safe boxes in Morrowind. And let's see, red will have the volcano to work with, and green sector will have the geyser to work with. These are not luxury items, you can't purchase these. The only way to get them is from those safe boxes, and the drop rate is incredibly rare. These are some of the only ones on the server. So, special treat for our decorators to work with today. And, should be fun. Thank you for the follows from Pipwist and Nathaneth. Okay, I hope everybody likes a twist. Something rare. You don't normally see these, so we'll see if they can incorporate them into their builds. You just have to build something fun, or creative, or decorative, and they'll be starting in 1 minute. Starting in 1 minute. Then, my mic's in the way, so I have to make sure I can type at them. Then you'll have 30 minutes. Oohs and oh nices from the Twitch chat. A big drool. Fun items. Okay, so we do have the Dark Elf Brazier. This is a new one. Ancestral Tomb. Man, those Ancestral Tombs. Everyone... and then we'll get the timer up. We'll be starting here in 15 seconds. We're good. Good. Okay, I think we're good. And starting in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and start. They have 30 minutes, just 30, 3 times 10, 30 minutes to get something built out of these luxury furnishings, as well as this additional triptych. Let me get the timer up here. Need to get this refreshed.
Wait. Is bertferkins a contestant?
Yes. Do you know him?
Bert? Yeah, he's a fellow streamer, man. You don't know him?
Oh, actually, no. I'm gonna be. Oh, I kind of do. I will be introducing all of our contestants right now. Okay, timer is up. We have 30 minutes on the clock. That will be the clock. Yeah, Bert is awesome. So, Bert, here, let me introduce our 3 contestants. I'll start with Bert. Let's do a shout out to Bert. He streams. I'm gonna do a stream shout out to him so that you can actually like go and look at him and follow him. Should work. Okay, Bert is our contestant here. Bertferkins goes by Bertie. He says, "I am the one and only Sir Bert of Ferkins." They are a PvEer and a home decorator by trade. They have been playing ESO since launch on console. They took a break and then they got into the PC about 3 months ago. And they're a streamer, so you can go look at them at bertferkins. It's a fun name. And they consider themselves an endgame player, whether that's trying to solo vet Bloodroot Forge, or getting their face pushed in and placing a quill in an inkwell, and that's the same deal. So, housing, fashion, and vet DLC stuff. And they strive to be a helpful and positive part of the ESO community. So, thank you very much to bertferkins for participating this week, and good luck! Okay, our next contestant here is Durmgrid. Also goes by Durm. They are an amazing contestant. They've been a builder here before, and they are super interesting and a man of mystery. Likes to keep things a little bit quiet about himself. So, Durm has been here before. If you want to check out any of the previous builds, this is our 26th week doing this. I do have screenshots of all of the previous builds from the other 25. That's more than 75 builds that have been made using luxury furnishings. Go get some decoration inspiration. Check out the screenshots there. There's so much creativity there. Uh-oh. Somebody's saying there's a bug. No, I'll keep introducing keep introducing our third contestant. AONomad is mostly a PvEer in ESO. They prefer the story quests, but they also tank in dungeons. And what Nomad likes most is crafting and trading. Make a lot of gold that way, too. And Nomad's goal is to learn every furnishing recipe in the game. They say that they've learned about 650 so far, so they have about 1,000 more to go. Noble pursuit. I know most of them myself, so it's hard to do that. It's also a very expensive thing to chase after. So good luck, Nomad, with that. Nomad does have a request. If he could add something to ESO, it would be more flowers. Nomad says that when the Develop Pack came out earlier this year, they realized that almost half of them were only available in either that pack or in the Crown Store. Nomad says flowers are great, and there definitely should be more. I agree, especially the more showy, colorful, animated ones. So, good luck to Nomad, and good luck to Durm, and good luck to Birdie. Here on Live Luxury Showdown number 26. Okay, let me make sure everybody's... Thank you again, Ninja Monkey, and Stormahawk is here.
Hey.
Your volume's a little low. Is that on your end?
Very likely. Let me.
I'll turn you up. It should help.
Here, is this better?
Okay. Okay, all good.
Is this? Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Great.
Okay, first of all, let's see. Ninja Monkey 0169 is a streamer and puts out YouTube videos, and so check out Ninja Monkey 0169 to shop before, and check out his YouTube as well. Ninja, anything that you want to plug right now? What have you been working on recently?
Right now, we're working on merchandise for the channel, and recently,
Ooh.
just today, just about like 2 seconds ago, actually, we got in the mail one of our new coffee mugs.
Yes.
That says "Cooter, cooter, cooter, cooter," rocket everywhere, which is kind of cool. So yeah, we got merchandise up and running, which is kind of awesome. I am also an ESO streamer, as you may have gathered, and I really enjoy housing a whole bunch, and that's why I'm here, and that's why we're supporting this, because it is super awesome that you're doing this. It's great for creativity, it's great for inspiration, and I personally love it.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I love the creativity that our contestants display, and I do want to make sure to thank them as much as I can, which is they are here, they're building something. I mean, I'm hoping it's a fun event for them as well. They also earn one of each, well, at least one of each of these. These were kind of cheap this week. I'll give them a couple of each of these. We'll also be doing a giveaway for some of these later. We'll be doing a bunch of packs for these new Velothi furnishings. So thank you very much, Ninja. Try to get the creative juices flowing here. Get people inspired, get people kind of pumped for decorating and housing.
Interesting effect this week. So the Cerecloth is apparently invisible from one side.
Oh yes, it is. So here's the Cerecloth. So here it is, like from the top. This is like the part that you place down on the ground like this. If you look around it from the other side, it mostly disappears. So that's going to be an additional challenge for our contestants this week.
Definitely the challenge items.
They'll have to deal with that. Challenge item.
This week is all challenge items.
Let's see, does anything else do that? The other items are kind of small. Oh, at least the Shroud doesn't do that. Mourning Shroud. Let's see what the contestants have built so far. So they're still in the beginnings of this, and man, it can be hard to tell if they've built anything with this cloth here. They might just have to pick an orientation and kind of like go with it. Like maybe it just is visible from one side. Challenge item. I also have no idea how the contestants are going to incorporate these super rare and awesome and beautiful triptychs into their builds. Ooh, these have collision. I didn't really know that because I've been too worried about breaking them. They're so valuable. These go for like $500,000 to $1 million gold each. It's kind of crazy. So let's see. We kind of have a string effect, kind of a banner effect going on with these shrouds. See if Durham continues to build off of that. We have a lot of shrouds. Whoa, and this looks like a bonfire. Like, this gets a really strange effect with all of these at different angles. Kind of trippy. Kind of circle around here.
Yeah, I like it. It's kind of cool.
well, we'll give the contestants some time to flesh out their builds. Stormahawk, I want to welcome you filling in here as a judge, co-guild leader of Spicy Economics, fantastic housing.
I've actually heard of that guild.
What was that, Ninja?
I've actually heard of that guild, Spicy Economics.
Yes, Spicy
Me
Economics.
too.
They have like a vendor in Deshaun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I run 2 guilds now. I run 2 guilds. I have Spicy Economics, primarily a trading guild. Good community, though, kind of more focused on trading. And then I have a new guild that I just started this past week. And if anybody on PC Mac wants an invite, send me a message and I'll get an invite into this. This is Spicy Life Guild. We did manage to pick up a guild trader in Windhelm this week. That's not going to be our top priority, though. It's going to be more about getting involved with activities and events, doing a lot of stuff and guild stuff together. So that's more of what Spicy Life is about. And there aren't going to be, like, Spicy Economics, where we have to maintain a really expensive guild trader, and there are weekly requirements that go along with that. Spicy Life is going to be more laid back on the requirements. So if you want a guild that you can more reliably stay in, then ask me for an invite to Spicy Life. So you can send me a mail in-game at jhartellis.
Question.
Build that up. Yes.
During the holiday event, will that particular guild be running Zergy?
So both of the guilds are going to be doing some events together over the weekend. I have a really aggressive stream schedule for the weekend because drops are enabled, and I want to kind of get in on that. But having a lot of fun with the Mid-Year Mayhem as well. So I will be doing some Zerg events because I don't... Spicy is more of a trade-focused thing, or they're not quite at the pro-level PvP level. So we're going to just Zerg it up in the Dal Bay campaign, doing some icy bosses, Imperial City bosses. That'll be tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, and then Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, we're going to go to Cyrodiil and just try to take keeps and maybe kill some people. So that'll be fun.
You're planning on making icy spicy?
Icy, yes. Spicy icy. Make Imperial City very spicy. Thank you. Thank you for making that connection. They rhyme. It's amazing what rhyming can do.
Dude, I'm just here to eat cake and make puns, and I'm all out of cake. So
sounds good. I look forward to more puns. Everybody. Okay, so we are 10 minutes in. Okay, it's kind of a hard week this week, especially with these prayer Cerecloths that don't really behave. It almost looks like a bonfire here, maybe just like a random pokey bush. It's kind of hard to tell. It's so weird seeing how it just disappears. Oh man, okay, and these shrouds kind of making like a bonfire. Let's see. Okay,
It looks like an explosion almost.
Yeah, it's just
Kind of like one frozen in time.
oh man, it's like 1 minute it's there, and then the next minute it's like, whoa.
whoa, indeed. Okay,
Trippy.
we'll give them more time to figure this out. It's like these shrouds are all spectators to the explosion.
Oh, the candles. This is interesting. The candles seem to have the same effect, where if you look at them from the bottom, they disappear.
Oh, really? Wait, where's one that's
Yeah.
floating? Where's one that's
Right
floating?
here. Right here. See my golden head.
Oh, yeah, what's up with this? Okay, here's a little candle. Morning candle.
Feature. It's a feature.
Yeah, so the bottom of this isn't actually visible from certain angles. That's too funny.
Yeah, that's actually working as intended.
Oh, it
It's
has
a feature.
It has collision.
Yeah, just not a cap.
It's really small for having... Wait, it like throws me off of it. What is going on? Oh, they moved it. Okay, and... More of a square build here. Maybe this base of a building or a ship. Something. Maybe it's like
It's
a
gonna be
platform, like a
hard.
stage. Feels like a stage, maybe. We'll see. I'm still piecing this together. It's a quick build contest. They only have 30 minutes to work with these. And we have a Wueben in the background. Third judge. You hear Wueben?
Hello.
Wueben, welcome. Guild leader of Divine Design Alliance. Introduce yourself a bit. What have you been up to? You had this zombie cat competition. Tell what was that about?
It was just a name. It was so what I did was I gave people about 30 items each, and it was all the same items. I think I had 15 people do it at my grotto, and I would give them an area. They could had kind of, it's very similar, right? They had to build just using those, and
that's a colossal grotto, right? With all the ships.
Yeah. Absolutely. And and then they could, whatever they made, they could send me 5 more items to add to it.
Ooh.
It was it was fun. It's more of kind of it's not one of our big events, right? It's not people's homes or anything, but it's just more of like a participate. A good way to use that house. Also, get people. Maybe not. Not everybody was going to buy that house, right? So maybe give them the opportunity to play around in it.
Yeah, it's a fun place. It's surprisingly big too.
It's tremendously big. Yeah.
And so they only
have
about
these items this week.
Yeah, what do you make of these Velothi items?
Well, first it's going to be tough for these people to make something.
Yeah, it's hard.
Probably the same way I felt last year. Like I don't know, like the banner. I mean, you can get 10 of those basically out of the tombs, but I do like the new item.
The brazier.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty elaborate. I like the look of it. This is a bunch of them stacked. This is quite a flame with them all stacked up here.
And the chairs. I like the little chairs. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, the chairs. They're a little ripped and worn, but they give an older feel to it, and it's more kind of like you would put this in a ritualistic setting, or kind of maybe like a more serene setting, maybe where somebody goes to meditate. That's kind of what it's all about. And
and these floor whatever they're called, the carpets, the rugs, those are rare items that you can find in the tombs,
right?
But they are super rare. So this is an opportunity for people to get them, I guess. I think they're pretty much the same, right?
They're slightly.
They have different pictures on them.
They do.
Yeah, this design is a little different.
Some of them are cut are different. Yeah.
This has like a flamey.
No, I mean the rug, the one on the rug. I know that the.
Oh, the mat. Yeah. The mat's almost identical.
Almost identical.
I see AONomad has some flames coming out of the ground around the ghostly arena church.
Wait, arena church.
Well, I don't know what to call it yet.
Oh yeah, I see. So
it's like a little haunted swamp.
Yeah, this is actually a pretty good flame here, isn't it? So this is the Dark Elf Brazier, and you just bury it into the ground. This is one thing that you can do, is you don't have to use the entire item. You can stick them into the ground or into the walls, or rotate them. Just use part of the item, and you get this kind of really weird, like, with these, kind of gives a swamp gas effect. It's just kind of mysterious, a little bit magical, maybe. Or it just feels like a natural gas leak. Magical, natural gas leak.
BRB.
Okay. So, yeah, what Wueben was saying, that these are very similar to a lot of the shrouds that you can get by farming in Vardenfell. There are ancestral tombs. We had done this a lot. You'd go to, like, Shroud Ancestral Tomb. There are just a ton of urns there, and you just hit just grab all of the loot that's in them. And before, it was really the only good way of farming for Morrowind great houses, furnishing plans. And so people would go farm that. It would take a long time to do that. People aren't really doing that anymore because they added them to the Writ Voucher vendor. And so not a lot of people were actually farming these, and so these sorts of shrouds and cerecloths, there are a couple other things that came from there, like prayer mats and the urns, little kaizans themselves. So,
Yeah, and I think there was 10 different ones. I think.
oh, there are a lot. There are
And then
like more
this
than 15.
Made 11, right?
I thought there were
Is
more.
it? Yeah, more than that.
They each have a slightly different style, a slightly different picture, and they're worn a little bit differently. So they have different holes in them. We are at 12 minutes left. Making good use. They do have these flames. I want to see them incorporate the flames. That will give a lot more life to these otherwise kind of dead brown cloth things that they have to work with. So I'm hoping that they incorporate the fire more into this.
So I'm kind of excited for next week. I think we're getting a rock garden.
Oh, I saw that. Yes. Spoilers. But
Spoilers.
yes, it's
So,
like a
yeah,
hill.
Sorry.
The luxury furnishings do tend to come in pairs, so it's like 2 weeks of similar theme. So it's going to be Velothi items again next week. It seemed like there was something that looked kind of like an altar, but with a kind of Zen garden around it. So
Yeah.
that should be fun. That should be a pretty popular item.
It's kind of like a rock garden. You can see it in one of the tombs if you go to them.
Yeah, it's in. I think it's in Drelloth. Man, spent way too much time in Drelloth. Ooh, we're getting more of an enclosure here. Takes a lot of time just to align these in a more geometric shape. These are hard items to work with. Oh yeah, Bravest Soul Toaster says, and if you need lockpicks, you'll get a lot of lockpicks from the urns. Yeah, that's been a lot of lockpicks. No, reminder, after the Live Luxury Showdown, we'll have... Okay, we have 10 more minutes. Contestants have to work with. Then we'll go into a judging. We'll declare a winner. We'll do some giveaways during that time as well. And then we'll
Giveaways? Yeah!
Giveaways. Yes, we'll be giving away some of these luxury furnishings, so that'll be good.
Oh, look at this Twitch Prime sub you got. Look at that. Who's this? Original Vampirum?
Oh,
Boom!
boom. For some reason, I didn't hear it. Original Vampirum, thank you very much for the sub. Welcome to the stream. Live Luxury Showdown today. Quick build contest. We are at 10 minutes left. Ah, wrong button. Where's my button? 10 minutes left.
Bert, your box is very short, bro. You got a short box, bro.
Short box. Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
Isn't it odd that some items they complete, right, both sides, and then others?
Most of
Are
them
they invisible?
are three-dimensional. This is kind of rare. This is rare to have this prayer cerecloth be invisible on one side.
Nah, the kelp is the same way.
Yeah, there are some other items.
There's some other items.
Yeah, they're visible. Yeah. I'm just wondering what the...
They have
It just
fixed
came
some
to
of them. Some of the luxury furnishings from last year, like the wolf head, the metal wolf head, that used to be invisible from the back, and then at some point they fixed it, so it had a wooden back.
They fix things that we complain about. So if we have a problem with it, we can, you know, squeaky wheel gets the oil.
Yeah, do I have a
Other
problem
than
with
that,
this?
they leave things alone.
This seems kind of minor. I mean, unless if it's an easy fix for them.
Well, and not only is it minor, but some people like it now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Might be
so
part of the
now
build.
it is working as intended.
Yes.
So unless we complain about things, they want to leave things alone.
Fair enough.
Okay.
So
And you know they listen when we complain.
Yeah, they do.
Well, they do sometimes, so that's important. So if you do see something that seems out of place, or if you have suggestions, do submit feedback or.
Oh,
put it
I
on
have a
forums.
suggestion. Are you ready to hear it?
Oh, I bet it's something totally original.
Yes, I think. Okay, this is. I know no one has ever requested this of Sauce before, but we should raise the item cap.
Oh my gosh! So you can put more items in your home instead of
I
just.
know.
Oh,
Put more. Yeah, so you can put more items in your
brilliant!
home.
It's brilliant. That would be awesome. They're just if there were different things that they could do that would allow people to put more items in their home, that would be good. It doesn't necessarily just have to be straight up raising limits. If it's More creative solutions, that would be helpful too. Bite My Cookie, 500 bits. Oh, thank you so much, Bite My Cookie. Oh,
Bite my cookie.
That's a great name.
That's a wonderful name.
what does cookie mean?
Can you just nibble my cookie? Why you gotta bite it?
No, bite. Bite hard. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Bite My Cookie. We are at... Not a lot of time left. We are at 7 minutes left. Yeah, what I would maybe like to see, like, one of my main complaints about the item limit is that sometimes you kind of have, like, the inside of a house done, and then the outside area is not done, or vice versa, where maybe you have a good garden in your courtyard, and then the inside of the house is completely empty. I mean, those are completely separate instance. Well, I mean, they're separated. It would be nice if maybe those had separate item limits. Could effectively double it for most houses that way. Snapdragon 1, 300 bits. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hope you are getting some decoration inspiration here tonight. We are having fun with luxury items.
So since they've said that they would like to give us more slots, but that they're having difficulty with it for whatever reason, they had like a big explanation, and it kind of like
I've
went over my head because I didn't care.
Yeah,
Um,
I've seen explanations.
So what do you guys think about maybe getting an extension to your house?
In
What do you
what
mean?
way?
Like a new room or a cave in the back of the house, or say like we're on top of this Cold Harbor Surreal Estate floating island thing. Maybe there's like a little room inside of it somewhere now if you buy an extension through the Crown Store or something like that, affording
could
you
do that.
more slots for the house.
Oh, that could be good.
That could be interesting. There's some, like the Clockwork House. I feel like I could have used a cave or something like that because it's in the mountain.
Like I'd personally, and this is where the idea stemmed from in the first place, would like a cave behind the waterfall in Strident Springs.
Ooh.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah, just like dug into the mountain. It's its own little thing, so you have to go through a load screen to get to it, just like going to the inside of your house.
Yeah, that
But
would be
it'll
nice.
add to the overall. It'll add to the
But
overall.
it would still be
slots.
connected in a way because you could just
Yes,
port to
yes,
it.
but it would take you to a different area.
with totally different inventory, and then you could use the items, more items that way. That would be fantastic. Yeah, anything that's creative like that. There are a lot of
feel
things
like-
that could improve housing at this point, I think.
I feel like that's a tangible compromise, though, something they can actually achieve, rather than just more slots.
You're right. One thing,
I mean,
go ahead.
under the explanations, you probably have to, at this point, you probably believe them. Maybe not what they're saying, but I mean that they have a problem, and
Yeah.
or because they would give them to us. Hell, they would sell them to us if they could.
Oh yeah, they
I mean-
definitely sell them to us.
So I mean, there's that it's an honest problem for sure.
One thing that
What
they
it
can
would
do is they can make things more condensed as far as items are concerned. There were complaints about that Alinor bookshelf it was called Grand Full, but it was completely empty.
Yeah, it's empty.
And then
Yeah,
what
that
they
was
did is they listened to feedback and they actually filled it full of books, and that's probably will save people like 60 item slots if they had wanted to put that many books in it. So
exactly.
if they can do that with the models, that would be great too. We are at less than 4 minutes left, by the way.
Oh, I love models.
Models.
It
full
does
of
seem like they
books.
can maybe give like, you have a large item, and then like small items are only worth like half a point or something. I don't know.
I remember seeing an explanation about that, which is it's more about because I thought that was a solution before too, but it turns out that part of it is just the actual item count itself, and it's not necessarily what all it takes as far as the elaborate item is. Like a simple item and an elaborate item can take the same amount of time to load, and that it's kind of an interesting technical issue. So there are technical issues with it, but if they can work around it, I mean, ZOS works around a lot of technical issues. They make the game work despite a lot of problems. So
Yeah, and
creative.
it is a really good game. I mean, they continuously improve it.
yes, I that's one thing I love. Always getting
We,
better.
we only complain because we love it.
Yes, exactly. It's always like 10 steps forward, maybe like half a step back sometimes. Sometimes things break. Okay, hopefully everybody is getting some inspiration here. We are coming down to the final minutes. We have the 5 luxury furnishings to work with. 4 are called Velothi. 1 is called Dark Elf Brazier, Ancestral Tomb. Man, spent way too much time in those Ancestral Tombs looking for Morrowind plans.
Just a couple of minutes.
I feel like I had finally got all the dust from the tombs out of my system, and here it is again.
And then they're like, would you like to go through these wardrobes? Oh man, would I?
Oh, yeah. Oh, and then, yeah, with Wolf Hunter, they're getting rid of the wardrobe hunt. So you're going to have to go back to the Durrani Acropolis and go for urns again. More urns.
No! I mean, yeah.
More
That sounds
urns.
like fun.
The price on those has dropped enough. I don't know if a lot of people are farming them still. I guess a lot of people are.
I think I vendored those urns you can get in Drelop,
Oh, the blue ones. I love those.
and I think I made like $50,000. Just 50,000 gold, just vendoring it normally.
Just vendoring them.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Yeah.
You're a
Yeah,
monster. Never destroy furnishings.
Well,
Actually, my favorite part of that
I had. I think I still have like 200.
No, fine. Fine.
My favorite part of that whole grind was
1 minute.
all the Lorcan's tears I got. I got like 90,000 Lorcan's tears out of that thing.
Oh,
It
wow.
was amazing.
Yeah, I actually liked it because of all of the style mats that you could get. The basic ones like bone and flint and stuff.
Yeah,
I use
That's
those
a
for
lot of
furnishings
wax.
all the time.
the wax, the decorative wax.
Oh, yeah. Almost done. Putting on the final touches for their builds. Really tough week this week. And then once they're done, I'll have them let me know what they have made or what has inspired them. So we don't totally misinterpret this. We're at 15 seconds left. I like this creature, headless person that they've made with the shawl. Man, kind of fun. 4, 3, 2, 1, and it is over.
Pencils down.
Pencils down.
Pass your test to the front.
Okay, so they'll need to let me know what you've made or what inspired you.
Interesting.
And then we will look at these. Oh, this actually turned out to be a little more substantive than I thought. It wasn't just like a pile of stuff. It was more like a book. So it was more like a book to me. Took them a while to arrange this so it was visible.
Butterfly in the sky. I can fly twice as high. Take a look. It's in a book. A reading rainbow.
I don't have a singing voice. I need to practice at it.
According to stream, neither do I.
Nah. Fantastic.
Stream, if you like my singing voice, put a smiley face in chat. We'll see how that goes.
Don't you sing for biddies.
I'll sing for biddies.
They're good
I'll
biddies.
sing for your biddies. Show me your biddies string. I'll sing for it.
Okay, let's see. They have... Okay, we'll start
Oh, we're all standing here.
with inter alias nomad. Let me write that down. Sometimes it's hard to tell who's the at name and who's the character name. Okay, inter alias nomad has made a book with a library and it's a library during Hell Week. The Velothi tapestry is a window to the outside hellscape.
Lovely.
So it's a kind of hellish library.
Hell Week. That's right before finals, right?
Yes. So we have big book. I guess we can just kind of artistically think of these as being
And these
bookshelves.
torn walls kind of look like, hellish type of setting. Because they're all torn and scary looking.
Yeah, very kind of apocalyptic here.
Exactly.
I like the stacked candles on the inside. Kind of free floating up in there. Really interesting looking. I like it.
They're
Jayhart, I have a question
ripped.
for you. So I see you have a creature behind you facing away from you. Will you do a face reveal once you hit a certain follower or sub goal of that strange creature?
Is it a
that
porg?
that I can do. Who knows? It might not be.
Gotta
Might-
do a face reveal.
do it. We'll do do a reveal. I wanted to get to 1,000 followers this July, so
See, there's
I'm
a
pretty
few
far
smart
away at
ideas
this
in
point.
there.
But anyway, any help I can give would be nice.
Okay, 1,000 followers, and we'll do the face reveal of the strange creature behind you.
I'll do the porg reveal then. Oh wait, no, face reveal. Face reveal.
The poor creature.
Okay, so we have the Hellish Library. I like this big book made out of Cerecloth. That was hard to make because these are invisible from certain angles. It's in it. It's now hidden. Okay, next up we have Bert. Bert is.
Bertferkins.
Oh, I see. It's a. Okay. This is a thematic. It is a. Appropriate. It is a Pelino box from Midyear Mayhem, so it's holiday themed. Midyear Mayhem is going on right now. I wish I had one in my inventory. I don't. Oh, it's not going to be in my craft bag. No. Well, I've gone and earned a bunch of these, but I keep opening them because I want to see what's in them. If anybody has a link to one, maybe you could whisper it to me so I can actually show you what the icon looks like. So it's a Pelino box. So you open this up, and it has fun things in it.
And it goes, yay! Oh wait, no, that's a different box.
Anyway, I don't know. I remember it's big and yellow, and it has stuff in it. I've been getting a lot of mostly not very good things. I did get a bunch of packed forward camps, though. Those are actually like 20,000 AP each normally, so those are actually helpful. So I'm actually pretty happy about those.
I got some cold fire trebuchets too. Whoa!
Somebody linked one in the zone chat.
So, oh, Pelino's. Oh, I see. Mid-year boon box. Supplies with a surprise. 12 our stones, a selection of useful items for the Alliance War, and a random rarity.
Oh man, I haven't had a boon box since the 80s.
Good music, right?
You and John Cusack. Right? Now you just have to hold your cell phone over your head? Does that even work in the rain? It's not romantic at all.
Go woo your would-be partner.
I'm still biting my cookie. It takes a little while.
Yeah, I see. Okay. Well, I like the triptych being used here as the ribbon at the top. Okay. Good job, Bert. Bertie. And up next we have Durmgrid, who has made a...
You have to see it from this angle over here.
Okay, look. Uh-oh. What did he make? Durm.
I don't know, but it looks like it wants to hug me.
A furniture atronach.
What?
What?
What? Furniture Gold star. Gold star.
Maybe appealing to the housing-oriented judges here. Furnishing atronach. That's fun.
I like that.
Come on, that's super clever right there.
Very sturdy legs and arms here. Feel like I wouldn't want to get whacked with him. Maybe after you defeat it, you can go loot it for
He just wants a hug.
finishing. Oh yeah, maybe just
Oh,
a
yeah.
hug.
Yep, pretty sure I found the butt.
It's all covered up in the bottom, in the back. No fair, no fair.
You weirdo.
Had to go look. And we have a peeping wall. Oh.
What does this competition come to?
Oh, this is terrible. Okay, so building off of the theme that the Cerecloth is invisible from one side. See, it looks like a normal wall from this side. Or you can come over here, and you can have a seat, and you can spy. Maybe you're like in an embassy or something, looking in at what's
A
happening.
Russian embassy.
Yeah, it's like, ooh, going to steal state secrets.
Gonna collude with the Russians.
Going to. Ooh, see
I
people
colluded
looting.
once. Almost lost a toenail.
What do you do as you're chilling back here, listening in on these secret conversations? Or looking at things that you shouldn't be looking at? Oh no! It's by a ninja monkey.
What are you making back there? Slodes? Get out of there.
Ah!
Get out of there.
Have
Stop
been
making
discovered.
slodes. Get out of there.
Leave me and my slows alone. Manzai Games and Nice Shared has followed. Thank you very much for the follows. Rock name. Okay, so now we will head into the scoring section of this, and this will be opportunity for people to earn some luxury furnishings here. Let me get my little giveaway bot out. Hey, bot, where are you at? We will get this up here. Okay, so the judges will now whisper me who they think did the number 1, 2, and 3 jobs. You know, given the constraints and given the luxury furnishings and the challenge that it is, especially given 30-minute time frame, it's a challenge. So
Tough week.
tough week. And if anybody would actually like to be a contestant here, send me a mail in-game at jhartellis. I'd like to see new people try, or if you've done it before and you want to give it another go, let me know. So just send me a mail in-game at jhartellis. Don't be intimidated by it. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be fun and rewarding for the contestants, so send me a mail in-game. Okay, as the judges are sending me their scores, then I'll add them up, we will do a giveaway. We'll do 5 giveaways, because I did too many last time, and not only was it really expensive, but it took me too long to send everything. So we will do 5 giveaways. They will be for a big pack of these, so it'll be like 3 each of them. 3 each of the luxury furnishings, so the seat, and the shroud, and the candle, and the brazier, and the cerecloth. So we'll get 3 each of those, and we'll give that to 5 people. So
Mine?
type mine, M-I-N-E, in the Twitch chat.
Mine.
Mine?
Why
are they so greedy? Gosh, why are they like
Mine?
this? Oh, I guess they have to, if they want stuff.
Mine?
Blue Note Backer has followed. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the very tail end of Live Luxury Showdown. But we still have Housing Hike right after this. So, get the... I'll do the rolls for these after the winner is declared. So you have a minute to do that. In the meantime, I will add up the scores. Okay, so we have scores in from all 3 of the judges. Okay, so we have... And we have... me adding up scores. Very complex math here. I have to add 1s and 2s and 3s together.
Oh, that's hard math.
I know. Just let me concentrate for a sec. Okay, and we have...
Wueben, we forgot to bring Stormahawk in on the math system. Dang it. Alright.
Oh man,
It's all right.
this is
He's
tough
still
week.
worried.
Maybe she just randomly did it. That'd be cool.
Okay, judges divided this week. That seems to be the case a lot. I don't know why that is. Everybody has different tastes, I guess. Have to try to shoot for the middle. Okay. Oh, thank you everybody for the follows. Peter Fano 1, Essie Woodbrush, Porto, and Zhang Fair. Thank you very much for the follows. Welcome to the stream. We are about to declare a winner in the 26th Live Luxury Showdown quick build contest using these luxury furnishings. Will the winner be... Wait, I need to match things up here. Will the winner be Nomad with this book, the Hellish Library? Will the winner be Durmgrid with the Furniture Atronach. Good body here. Or the Peeping Wall. Or will the winner be bertferkins with the Pelnal Boon box. Big box. They also had the triptych to work with this week, so that was a bit of a twist this week. Give them a rare item to work with, in addition to the relatively cheap Velothi items.
What a twist!
What a twist! Expensive twist. I actually had to borrow Stormahawk's triptychs, so appreciate that. Okay, and the winner of...
Ooh, drum roll. Drum
My
roll.
notes are all over the place. I keep getting everybody confused. I think I get it here. The
Go
winner...
easy on the keyboard.
The winner
It's just
of
the wrist rest.
Luxury number 26 and winner of a bunch of these luxury furnishings is AONomad with their Hellish Book Library.
Congratulations!
Congrats, congrats, congrats.
Good job, everybody.
Well done, everyone. I really like this. I think this week was definitely one of the hardest items we've had, just because they've had interesting, you could say, features.
Visible features.
Yes, visible features. I mean, I thought
features.
the plants were pretty hard, but these are actually really, really hard to align next to each other.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the other thing is that you can't like align these by toggling them against the ground very well, because then they like go 90 degrees and it's hard that way too. So yeah, this was a tough week to work with. You have to work within the housing editor, and the housing editor takes some time to get used to. But congrats to AONomad, winner of Live Luxury Showdown, and thanks to our other builders as well. Judges were divided. Appreciate them for building for us this week. So, thank you everybody. We will now roll for the fun items. So thank you. Well, before I do that, I want to thank all the judges again. Wueben and Ninja Monkey 0169 and Stormahawk, thank you for lending your expertise to the Luxury Showdown this weekend. And everybody go out and maybe buy some of these if you want these. They're only going to be available this weekend. Go get some of your... If you have a dusty home that you're working on, these will fit great. Or if you thought of something creative to use these in while watching today, then you can be creative with them as well.
And they're available through Sunday, but maybe go buy them today while they're fresh in your mind. Don't be like me and wait till Tuesday and then have to beg J Hart for some.
Yeah. I always buy a lot. You saw me buy a lot, so if anybody misses it, maybe I can hook them up. But yeah, go get these now before we forget. If you want them,
maybe today.
I've done that before too, where I forget.
Yeah,
I've only done that like once though. Okay, so congrats again to AONomad. We will roll